Welcome back, everybody. I am the Jimmer. This is the Propane 1 million RP King of the Hill Championship. It's going to be episode 58, featuring 2 fish by the Shadow Kick. Yes, indeed, not one, but 2 fish. A red fish and a blue fish. And hopefully that's all the rhyming for the episode. But this is a really cool design. This is the 2 fish by the Shadow Kick. 2 appear to be identical missile boats here. I didn't see any other guns on them, just the massive amount of missiles you see launching here, and a whole lot of shielding, riding really low in the water. They have a really low like cross section. If you look at them like sideways on, there's really not a whole lot there to hit, and a lot of really good shielding. So I imagine they're going to be pretty good against cannon fire. We'll see how they handle the missiles coming from the little support flyers over here. So once again, this is the 2 fish by the Shadow Kick, and that's going to be taking on the Sword of Light by Xionyx. This is the Sword of Light here, a heavy-duty laser craft, and has 2 little fighter escorts. Alright, let's get this sped up, get the battle underway here. See this massive missile barrage here. That is a lot of missiles. See if they're able to converge on a target here. And we know the Sword of Light has some pretty serious lambs, but this is a lot of missiles. I don't know if it's going to be able to stop this many. Oh no, and it's getting off to the side there. Those missiles are tearing right in. And going right through. Wow. Just blew a hole completely through the Sword of Light there. Sword of Light actually able to avoid a lot of damage with the missiles going through instead of exploding. It seems to be relatively okay there. Let's get a damage report. Alright, looks like Bluefish 97, Redfish 100, the 2 fighter escorts 100, and the Sword of Light itself at 94. Looks like the Redfish, Bluefish are now targeting the fighter drones. Let's turn on some matrix mode and get over here to see if we can see what's happening. Looks like a huge volley of missiles from the Bluefish taking out this little support fighter here. Yeah, both support fighters in a lot of trouble. Just getting torn up. There's just a storm of missiles. These missiles are very effective. I'm going to have to take a peek at what kind of missiles those are. I don't see any lasers. It looks like they must be infrared. Let's get another damage report here. Sword of Light at 96%, Redfish, Bluefish right around 99, 97%. Getting a little bit of slowdown with all of the missiles in play here. Again, we see the missiles getting past the lambs and really starting to tear into the Sword of Light here. And missiles going just right through. Oh, that's hilarious. get another damage report here. Looks like Sword of Light's getting pretty battered here, down to 85%. Redfish 99, Bluefish 96. And here comes another set of missiles. A whole lot of missiles coming in here. Lamb's doing a good job to take out a good portion of those missiles, but just completely overwhelmed by the sheer amount of missile spam. And unfortunately for the Shadow Kick here, the missiles are just going right through the middle of the Sword of Light. Not doing anywhere near as much damage as they could be if they were actually exploding. And the Sword of Light is down. It's now down in the water. It looks like its shielding is still going. So it has engine power, but definitely going to be easier to hit with missiles down in the water like this. Let's see if those missiles have enough range. What is the distance here? About 1.4 kilometers away. Looks like they've got plenty of fuel to make it the distance, and here they come. Oh, it looks like the water is actually slowing down the missiles a little bit and causing them to spread out. Not quite as many just going right through the hole in the middle of the Sword of Light. Oh, that's hilarious. And it looks like it's pretty much over, at least this round anyway. Just waiting for that next volley of missiles to get here and finish off the Sword of Light. We'll let this go just another minute here. The Sword of Light just showing its durability. It has taken just an incredible amount of missiles and is still surviving. It's actually right in between the redfish and bluefish here, and with them being so close, their missiles are having a hard time making the turn. Most of them are just kind of flying off into the distance. May actually have a ram here. And there you have it, the blue fish ramming into the Sword of Light. I guess when the missiles fail, you go for the ramming speed. Yeah, I should actually have a couple. I can see just a couple of ram blocks right there on the very front. Would have easily doubled the damage of that blow there. Oh no! Looks like the red fish is shooting the blue fish here. Yeah, see quite a few of those missiles actually doing damage to the ally. Definitely some friendly fire going on here. Alright, I think this will be the last volley here, and then we'll go ahead and call this battle and get the next one underway. Yeah, you can see the missiles going straight through the Sword of Light and actually blowing a hole almost completely through the blue fish there. So those missiles definitely pack a punch. And here comes another round. I don't know how many more of these salvos the blue fish can take. Oh, there we go. Some missiles coming down from the top. Those are going to get a lot more damage in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call this battle here. This is very obviously a win for the two fish, so we'll get this reset and get battle number 2 underway. And the Sword of Light gets the first spawn this time around. Oops. Try that again. There we go. Alright, and here we go. I guess a little bit outside the circle there, but I don't think that's anything to worry about. Let's get this sped up and get the interface off here. Get this battle underway. Here we go. Just that massive number of missiles. It's like each of those waves is 8, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 9 or 10 waves. So something like 80 missiles out there. It's a lot of missiles. I don't care how good your missile defense is. 80 missiles is a lot of missiles. Oh, there we go. Some missiles connecting early on the fighters, really taking those fighters out almost immediately. And still a huge barrage. Can't even tell that those missiles were dropped. The Lamb's, doing its best, doing a really good job of taking out a lot of those missiles, but yeah, once again we see just holes blown immediately completely through the Sword of Light here. Missiles going in one side and coming out the other. Yeah, Sword of Light in a lot of trouble here. looks like the fighters are destroyed, and you can see the smoke coming out here with these slow-moving redfish, bluefish here. Let's get an idea of their speed. I think they're probably around like 30 meters a second, something like that. No, not that. This. There we go. Oh, not even that fast. More around 13 or 14 meters a second speed. So they're gonna stick right in this cloud of smoke here, and they're gonna be pretty much immune to laser damage. The Sword of Light really doesn't have much chance at all here, and as you can see, it is just getting pummeled. Just so many missiles. I've seen this is, I imagine this is the effect of the recent missile change, the way they work in the atmosphere. Missiles can go a lot faster when they get up in the air, so the vertical launch missile styles like that, like the Javelin style missiles, are going to be really effective as they're able to get up into the thinner air and travel a lot faster for a lot less fuel cost. And it just looks really cool too. And for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to lag up the game quite as much. I mean, we're definitely getting a bit of lag from all the missiles, but not anywhere near as much as we used to with 100 missiles, in the air. And this time the missile's coming directly into the face of the Sword of Light. Oh wow, yeah, that's just gonna shoot right down the middle, taking out all of the components there. You can see the missiles just going right in here in the frag rounds, and just absolute destruction. I don't know how the Sword of Light is able to take this sort of punishment. That is just a ton of damage, and it is still flying, still attacking. Sword of Light down to 71% and still in the fight. I mean, unfortunately, I don't believe it really has much chance of winning here, as the redfish and bluefish are excellently smoked. So it really doesn't have a chance of getting a whole lot of damage in. But still putting up a really good fight. Sword of Light very close to being blown in twain. You can see the repair bots are feverishly working here to repair the damage. Just a ton of repair bots working, but so many missiles coming in, there's no way they can keep up. Comes another volley already. Looks like most of those missiles actually just went right through the middle there. is the end of the fight and the end of this episode. Congratulations to the Shadow Kick. The Two Fish is victorious in its first battle here, and it will move on. I believe in its next battle it will face the Speedy Venus, which is my entry, so I wish you good luck in that, sir. We will see that in the next episode. Condolences to Xionyx. The Sword of Light will move down. At least one, or just one slot here will be our new 4th place king. Has been in the on the hill here for a very long time. Very cool design, and yeah, that's it for this episode. If you guys are enjoying these battles, go ahead and click on that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.